Inspiration takes you a whole lot further than just motivation. Just as simple as understanding not so much as to what it is that they're doing, right? You can't really tap into what it is that you're doing. See what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of us, in life, we get our not motivation, because motivation, I always say this, motivation is only like for a period of time. You start working out at the beginning of the
Yes.
year, and you say, hey, I want to lose weight. Well, guess what? That only happens for maybe 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, because it's a new year. You've been motivated to do that, right? But when you become inspired, right? The day that you say, listen, I'm not motivated anymore, I've seen somebody do this, and I become inspired by what it is that they're doing. Now, inspiration takes you a whole lot further than just motivation. And so these guys, I don't really think they're just necessarily operating off of what it is that they're doing, meaning like it's basketball, they're dribbling the ball, right? I don't think they're like
bigger than that.
I think it's bigger than that. I think it's more so along the lines of, why am I doing what I'm doing? It could it be that they know that they're in a position on a higher level, and they've got like millions and millions of people that are following them, and because they know they got millions of people following them, they actually perform and they achieve on a higher level, because they know that this is not just them that are gonna see what they're doing, it's the world. You see what I'm saying? And so
I think that even deeper than that, if you don't mind me, just right there on that point, is that you gave example of the basketball players. I think, like, for example, if you look at Steph Curry, LeBron James, Jordan, Kobe, all of these greats, I don't think they go into it thinking, I want to play basketball. I want to enjoy, have fun, make money doing what I like. I think they go deeper. They're like, these people, to get to that level, they're like, I want to be the best. Exactly. I want to be, Steph Curry be like, I want to be the best shooter. I want to be, I want to set the record. I want to, it's higher goals. So what you said about the why behind what you're doing is the most important, because you're like, okay, if you're doing it, just if you're saying, okay, I want to lose weight because I
want to be skinny, or I want to get in this wedding dress.
Yes, exactly. Or
I want to wear this. I want summer body. I like that, summer body. I'll buy that.
Yeah, it's for a period, and then you can just go back to your old habits, and after
that's motivation.
That's motivation,
right?
But if you go into it, say, I want to be in the best shape of my life. I want to feel good.
Yeah.
I wanna. What like my reason for me, if I take myself, is I wanna age well.
Yeah.
I wanna look at myself and say, I have taken all the steps that I need to take. I have put in the most work that I can possibly put in and feel good. But I don't want to feel regrets. If you set yourself that goal, it's not about tomorrow. It's not about 1 month. It's a lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because now you're in that realm of like inspiring some people, and a lot of times, we really have to detach ourselves completely out of what it is that we're doing. I mean, let me give you an example. In my business,
elaborate on that.
Yeah, I have to. It's important, because this is a fundamental key in actually getting to where it is that you want to do. Don't necessarily make it about you. It needs to be about somebody else, which kind of goes back to, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Jay-Z. These guys are what we call an inspiration, okay? Not just in our community, but internationally. And because they've taken that stance on being an inspiration, they have detached themselves okay, from whatever it is that they're doing, right? And what they've adopted is the philosophy of why am I doing this? Meaning that Jay-Z, and I'm not saying this is the case, he may be continuing to do what he's doing because now,
the resources and
well, why not? Again, you just can't make it about money, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When I say you have to detach yourself, you have to detach yourself of.
No, but what I'm saying is that when I say resources, that now he's not doing it to be wealthy anymore. I mean, you can't say. I don't know his whys or not, but you can't say that he's doing it for the wealth of it. You can see the way he walks, the way he plans shit. He's not doing it for the money anymore. Now he's doing it. I mean, he could have been having that mentality before, but now he's a billionaire for God's sake. So now he's not doing that for the money anymore. The art you can see that he's doing it for the art's sake or whatever purpose he has in his mind. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let me just say this, and then we don't really want to be the dead horse, but I would have to say, and I'm just basing this on my journey, my walk with business, period. This is a business for him at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
But you just can't do it. Not saying you're saying that he's doing it for the money. He has to have a why. And the why is what continues to motivate you to do it over and over and over again. I'm not saying that he's just doing it for the money. He has to have a why. With me,
I'm talking about the music aspect, though. Like you can tell. I mean, yes. I think as you grow,
even with the music, though, think about it. Why is he doing the music? Because he could stop right now.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. He has so much other business ventures that he doesn't need to do. But I bet you that when he was starting, it was to get that wealthy lifestyle.
Of course, but
that's the big most percentage of his whys would be to be wealthy. You know, before he gets to that level. Now maybe it's less about money and fame and all that than it is about art. And because when you see the features that he gets on, it's very selective. It's for certain purposes. You know, he doesn't jump on. He could be releasing albums, and I'm sure he doesn't have any problem with that creatively or whatnot. But now it's like he walks different because he's at a different stage of his life.
All right, so let me say this. It's just like, I would say myself, hey, in the concrete or the construction industry, I would consider myself to be the Jay-Z in the construction industry. Now, what I can tell you is this, that if what I was doing was for the money for me to become wealthy, then guess what? They'll have their limitations on how much money that they need to fit in this paradigm to say that they're wealthy. And if that's what I was doing, what I'm doing for, then guess what? I would have stopped long time ago because I would have achieved that level. My point in saying that is this: you can't do it for the money in the beginning or in the end. You can never make money the reason behind it, because at some point you're going to reach that level of money that you need and you're going to stop. Here's the second thing that I have to say about doing it for the money. The second reason is this: when the money stops, then you stop. But if you have a cause or a reason why you're doing what you're doing, then guess what? The cause continues to go on because you have some
inspires you to keep going.
It inspires you to keep going, and you have some people that are trying to help. Now, I have to say this, man. Listen, you see these gloves right here? They're just not there for decoration, right? They're not just there for decoration. These gloves I have, okay, because these gloves
is to knock out negativity out of the way.
we can knock out negativity, but these gloves right here, man, they're for all the people that are fighting, trying to survive cancer right now. They're fighting for their life, yo. And it really is a fight with them and that simple word, cancer. And they're at a fight every day from the time they wake up and they open their eyes in the morning to the time they go to sleep at night. They're in a fight. Okay. And what I can tell you is the reason why I do what I do, I decided to join the fight. This has nothing to do with the money. This has nothing to do with the concrete. What it has more so to do,
joining the fight.
I've joined in the fight with them, and my number one goal is to make sure while they're out there fighting, doing their thing, I want to join in it with them. I don't have cancer, thank God. I don't wish that on anyone. But my number one reason for doing this is because I want to join in the fight, and I want to help them bring more awareness to cancer. And I do it while we're on the job site. My guys are on the job site. You know what we wear?
Let me guess. Pink.
Yeah. We wear pink hard hats. We wear, a pink uniform. Okay. And a lot of the guys that are on the team right now, guess what? They've lost someone to cancer. Okay. And they understand it. That's not like they just doing it because it's their job. No, most of the people, including myself, I've lost someone to cancer. And most of the guys that are actually working on the team, they've lost someone too. So again, when it goes back to, the money, it's not really so much about the money right now.
And they walk different. I imagine they work and walk differently because it's not just about the money. You could have one, because at the same time, I mean, if you experience one failure on the job site or not, you can be like, looking at the money, it's not worth it. But
obviously
when you look at
the loss,
I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep going because I have this in mind. I'm doing this for this and this reason. That keeps you motivated,
right?
It keeps you motivated, and
no. But remember, motivation lasts for a season. Inspiration can last for a lifetime.